How do you process what went out there today?
Yeah, I mean, look, talk about it. Drives where there weren't negative plays, and we were able to stay on track. We had success, and the drives where there were negative plays, and you're playing the game from not a series of advantage. It's hard. It's hard, and it's hard to overcome. You got to try to overcome them the best you can, but the drives we had success, we were able to stay ahead on down and distance, keep the ball moving forward.
They didn't seem, and they blitzed a lot. Did you, as you sort of come in here, obviously you didn't watch it over, but
yeah, I mean, I'll have to watch it, and see what happened. I think, they had a good defensive scheme. There's probably some things we got to clean up, do better. Whether it's handling movement, blitz, whatever it may be. So, it's hard to say if they blitzed or, not right now, or if it was just line movement because, they move the line without blitzing, so it's hard to really say.
David, it did get a little chippy there at the end. Do you think you guys were frustrated? There were some clear missed calls and things like that. What do you think that was like at the end?
Look, I'm not going to sit here and comment on the officiating. So, you got however long it was. If it was a 60-minute game, we had 58 minutes to put more points on the board and do better. So, is what it is.
David, at 2-6, as a guy who has a finger on the pulse of the locker room, are you concerned about buy-in at this point? I
don't think so. I think, fought to the end. We didn't quit. Against an explosive team like this, you let 1, 2, 3, 4 plays get away from you. They can be big plays very fast. So, we just have to do a better job of that. Look, it starts with us in the locker room. I think any grown man has to sit there and look at the mirror and say, what I can do better. You start pointing fingers. I think that's a kind of a coward way to do things. So take a look in the mirror, figure it out, and we got to correct it.
Without making it about officiating, did you see the hit on Devontae and just do you have concern for your teammate? We all saw.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think you ever want to see someone go down. It's I'm not sure what they're looking for in certain things. So, I hope the DP's all right. Unfortunately, just sad part of the game. Injuries and but DP's a tough, great pro. And really appreciate him.
Tuesday's deadline's coming up, just a few days away. For your time here in New England, it's always been about kind of adding some pieces. I mean, how do you approach what's going to be a different, potentially different trade deadline coming up?
I didn't know I was the GM, so I think it's the same for me. So, look, that question, you just had Bill. You can ask him all those questions. That ain't for me. I'm a player. My job is to go out there and play football, and that's what I'm going to do every day.
David, were there any adjustments you had to make with all the rotation on the offensive line today?
No, look, it's kind of been what it's been. My job, like I said, to go out there and play. Try to do that to the best of my ability, represent this team, the community. That's what they pay me to do, and that's what I try to do every day. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, David.